Well, hello again, YouTube. Another beautiful day, breezy but beautiful. And we just got some manufacturers just passed back through town, dropping off some goodies on their way. Where were they, you might ask? Well, they were just up in Bangor, Maine at the Loggers Expo. And whatever didn't sell up there, we paid to have it transported here to Pennsylvania. So let me get the camera turned around and I'll show you what we have in stock. All right, so what we have right to left, two brute force wrappers, an 1824, just regular frame with the 14-foot conveyor. We have three splitters from Split Force. The blue one in the front is actually a little prototype with the conveyor coming off the side. And then we have a Halverson HWP 150, and we even have a used one that was a trade-in. So let me get a little bit closer and I'll show you what it's all about. All right, I will at the end of the video give you guys the pricing on all of this stuff. Plus I have two other items that are built and ready to go, but they are not here. So I will go over all of that at the end of the video. But for now, let's start off with the wrappers. All right, bundle wrappers. Pretty straightforward. What you see is what you get. The little cardboard box down here that's kind of taped in is the foot pedal that plugs into the electrical outlet. So you step on that. It's just your momentary switch off and on. The red front piece here, this U, is adjustable for the different length firewood that you put on there. You just got to make sure it all kind of lines up with the wrapper down below. It is a nice unit. It's got the nice safety shroud that goes up and over it. Really pretty background that's cut into these. Minus the bugs. I didn't have a chance to wash these yet, but you know, from Wisconsin to Maine back to PA, you're gonna pick up a few this time of year, but I'll get her cleaned off before you guys come to pick it up. So kind of neat little units. So these two are available picked up here. We do have the option of shipping more directly out of Wisconsin. Just give me a buzz and we'll get you the shipping quote on those. But each one is going to come with a roll of shrink wrap. Now, the cheapest place that I have found to get that is actually uline.com. I believe their product number is S-2103. I think is what it is, and the full case from them is by far the cheapest that I've been able to find. So these are our brute force firewood wrappers. All right, so this is an 1824 gas machine. Gas meaning that it's a 38 horsepower Kohler V-twin EFI. 3-strand is the standard length on an 1824 gas. You do get the last log holder, which is up there in the middle. I'll get closer in a minute. And then this also comes with a 14-foot straight conveyor. We can do an option where it folds up over the top. This is a side-to-side pivot conveyor, which is really nice when you're stacking up the piles or if you're filling the back of a mason dump. So the whole pivot piece is down there. And then as far as wedges, we have a 6-way and a 4-way that are traveling with this one. And then we also have the last log holder that I was telling you about. On the 1824 gas machines, it will cut about a 20-inch diameter is about what we get into with these. The diesel goes about 24-inch or so. We do have a fast split cylinder on this one, but it is just your traditional back and forth on the splitter with the detent being on the reverse cycle. All your controls here. So the left lever is your log deck, legs out there, in and out. The last log holder up and down. Then you have the wedge, the conveyor right and left, and the actual log deck is hydraulically oriented for the raise and the lower for easy, quick setup. The right is your grabber arm down and the saw cut. When you push away, the saw goes first and then the grabber arm. And then the left to right is your in-feed chain to bring in that next piece of wood. All your conveyor controls. You get your up and down, your forward, neutral, and reverse, along with a speed control. This did come down from the show, so currently we are 3.6 hours on the meter. The little blue knob is your bar oil adjustment. Then we have our saw pressure. That's actually like your down pressure for the bar to engage the wood. The clamp pressure for holding the wood securely. And then our splitter pressure itself. You do get emergency off and an auxiliary start. And from personal experience, do not turn that off and walk away. Otherwise, the hour meter still counts because the key is on. All right, so over here on the engine side of this 1824, nice big auxiliary fuel tank for extra gasoline. The on-off valve for when you're tooling it down the highway. I like to shut those off. This is the Kohler 38 horsepower V-twin. It is an EFI motor, so there's no choke or anything. I basically just turn the key on. You'll hear the fuel pump go. And then you can start it up. So as I said, when we're on the other side, this does have the fast split option on it. That's the big block here with an extra exit port on the back of the cylinder just to allow it to cycle a little bit quicker on the return stroke. Oil cooler, 3-gallon bar oil, reservoir. This is where everything gets adjusted, and check valves for that blue knob on the console. This was just built on the 9th of May. The sawdust chute was something that we added. I really like getting the dust away from the axle. This is a 15-inch tire, and it is a torsion axle on this as well. We have the wedge holder on the outside here, mounted right on the tail light. All units do come with a 4-way. This one we added a 6-way to it. Just another shot of that 14-foot side-to-side pivot straight conveyor. You do get the little stand on the other end just to help lock everything in. So a unit that is built and sitting in Dorchester, Wisconsin is identical to this with 2 upgrades. The first upgrade is I have an extended frame here, so it'll bring out this front piece another 4 feet, and it'll have a 4th leg that drops in here. And then we also did the other upgrade was an auto cycle valve on it, so you get the dual levers for the automatic down and back. But that is built and ready to go in Dorchester, Wisconsin. Figured I would leave it in the center of the country versus bringing it all the way to the East Coast, because inevitably somebody will call from the Midwest or the Far West, and then I have to ship it all the way back across the US. So for now, it's in Wisconsin. So extended frame and auto cycle are the 2 upgrades over this one that you're seeing here. So other than the color and the tires, these 2 units are identical. So what we did, Split Force makes these SF9s as a towable unit, but they typically do them with these off-road kind of tires just so you can drag it around the woodlot, either with like a side-by-side or an ATV or something. They do come standard with a Honda GX 270, which I believe is somewhere around a 9 horsepower motor. It does come with a 2-stage pump. The log lift is something that is added. It costs an extra $1,000 to do the log lift on it. It is a 20-inch cylinder. I believe their specs rate it for right around 26.8 tonnage-wise. You do get the foot pedal down below for the splitter operation, and then there is a valve right here for the log deck, or log lift up and down. So pretty straightforward little unit. The black one here is identical except for the tires on it. I wanted something that would be highway towable, so they upgraded the bearings and put on a nice little 13-inch tire on this, but everything else is the same. I left the log lift in the down position on this one just so you kind of see what it looks like. So in talking with split force. We did that orange one from maybe like a month ago. It was the SF9TR, which is a self-propelled version. So you get pretty much all the same things. I believe it's the same motor. Yep, the 270, same two-stage pump. But then as the self-propelled part, you get a hydraulic cylinder in the front, a little platform to stand on. The operator controls as you stand there. One piece to note, and I'm going to have to come up with a safety shroud or something on this. As you stand right here, the muffler is really close to your right leg. So see if we can't tweak that a little bit, but just want to put that out there. Just got to be cautious of that. Same log lift cylinder, same table, and then when you come back here, you get the same foot pedal, but it is a solid axle that connects the right and the left. There's a little drive motor. Same table height. I think the one with the Hwy Tires is a touch taller, but you get the idea. So with the trailered units, the wood, you just have to kind of keep pushing it off to the left. That orange one that we had, same deal, push it off to the left. But with this one, they put on a little mini conveyor just to kind of get the wood away. You could fill like a yard cart. You could adjust the chain up a little bit. Maybe you can get it into the back of the pickup truck. We haven't tried yet. Just make a pile, do a nice little cone, and then being self-propelled, you could drive yourself away from the pile a little bit versus having it all build up right around the tires. Kind of a neat little option. It is speed control regulated right here. There's no reverse like the brute force stuff, but you will see a dial from 0 to 10. Kind of neat, kind of different. And those are our 3 in-stock split force units. So then from Halverson, brand new on the pallet HWP 150. And what makes it a 150, you might ask? Well, first of all, you do have the adjustable splitter wedge, you have the monstrous bar, and then you have the redesigned grabber arm. The feet have an extra little gusset kind of put into them there because they're a little bit longer than the standard 120s and 140s. Pretty awesome unit. Does come with a length guide built right into it. This one, we have the 6-way installed. It will go with an additional 4-way. Now, most of the Halverson units, actually not most, all of the Halverson units come with the 4-way to it. The 6-way is the optional piece. All of the units, the 100, the 120, the 140B, and the 150 all come with the 14-pin, plug-and-play system, which looks just like this. You have to pin it up. It's kind of a color by numbers deal to pin it to your particular skid steer. But this is just how they travel. And then used wise, we took this one as a trade-in. Again, HWP 150. This one travels with the 2 saw chains. Oh, this one does have 2 saw chains. They're down here. I forgot. They're in the bag right there. But the used unit does come with 2 new saw chains, the 14-pin, spare 14-pin, so you can put it together however you want. It does travel with the in-cab harness, so if you don't have the 14-pin, you can still operate it. We can add one to any new unit. Supply return case drain, same big grabber arm, same big bar, and same adjustable wedge. No 4-way. We can add one if needed, but really nice unit, well taken care of. Guy just upgraded to something different. So, but these are our 2 in-stock Halverson units. All right, so at the beginning of the video, I told you I had a price sheet, so I don't want to lie. Please remember, this is May 2023. So as I show you the prices here, this is what we've got. So the Firewood wrappers are $28.75 picked up here, If you do not want to travel to Pennsylvania, we can ship them nationwide for $300. I usually get hit for $125 for a custom pallet to throw them on, so that's the numbers there on the Firewood wrappers. The 1824 gas is $67.9 as advertised online. Fast split adds $1,250. The optional wide 6-way is $11.50. The sawdust chute is $250, which now that I'm thinking about this, it might actually be $350, but we'll stick with $250 for right now. I did get whacked with a destination charge to go from Wisconsin to PA. So the total for the one sitting here is $72,550. Now the extended frame model with auto cycle, not air conditioning, but auto cycle AC, is $74,000, picked up in Dorchester, Wisconsin. Then the split force units, this is the trailered one, $10,900 plus the log lift plus the conveyor. So I'm not towable. This is the blue one. So $10,009, $1,000. The conveyor is $2,100. Destination charge to go from Canada to Pennsylvania was $800, so a grand total of $14,800. Now this is either the green one or the black one, just the regular SF9T. So they're $8,900 again, plus the standard $1,000 log lift. Destination charge Canada to PA is $10,700. If we add the Hwy tires, you'd be another $300. So you're looking 11 grand for the black one. The HWP 150 brand new is $21,500, plus the 6-way is $650, plus the in-cab harness is $550. Set of saw chains is $90 for 2. And then I got caught with the destination charge from, I think it was TQL brought that one in, was $1,000. You're looking grand total $23,790. The used one as it sits here is 20 grand. All of these prices are minus sales tax and minus shipping if you do not pick up in either Dorchester, Wisconsin for the units that are out there, or if you can't make it to PA to pick up these from our woodlot. All right, so I broke my tripod throwing stuff into the truck, so I heard that crunch and immediately knew what it was. So I kind of precariously have my phone set up on the toolcat just so I can do the closeout on the video here. So, like I said, all the prices on the sheet there are either picked up here or picked up in Dorchester, Wisconsin. And there was one other thing I did not have on the price sheet. I do have a 2024 Autocycle fast split commercial horizontal splitter that is ready to go at the factory as well. It will go with a 4-way and a 6-way, and the price on that is $18,900. So again, that's in Dorchester, Wisconsin, because if I bring it here, somebody from like Oklahoma or Mexico or somewhere like that is going to want it. So I'm going to leave it in the center of the U.S., a little north, but still center. So $18,900 on that one. Everything else as advertised, minus sales tax and minus shipping. But this video, like all of our videos, are not a paid promotion by any of the manufacturers. So we would love to earn your business with the sales quote. If you watch our videos, you like the product, please allow me to earn your business with the sales quote. You can call me. It's 833-SPLITTER. That's 833-775-4887. You can also email me at sales@shaverequipment.com. And yes, we even offer financing. If you jump over to the website, shaverequipment.com, you'll be able to see the finance link. Go ahead and fill out that application. We always have Firewood bags in stock. They're also available online while you're over there checking out the website. They're available in 4 easy order quantities. You can roll down through all that kind of information. We do have bag racks here in stock. We have little tipper trays for the mesh bags in stock as well. Should have brought those over, could have showed you those, but my mind was busy on other things, so forgot about that. But yeah, actually stuff that's in stock, kind of unheard of at the moment. So give us that phone call, shoot us that email, allow us to earn your business. Just want to say thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button here on the channel, and we'll see you next time. So I just couldn't help myself. Yes, Firewood bag racks are in stock. And then I'll walk you down. I have 3 that are here. One I've got opened up so you can see this is as small as they go. height-wise and width-wise, so they fit on a standard pallet. All right, so this is what it looks like fully opened up. Well, not fully opened up, but opened up enough that we can get it wide enough that the pallet fits on there, and then tall enough vertically to get a good stretch on the bags. And as always, I like 74 inches from the base of the rack to the very top of the vertical or the horizontal arm. That gives a good stretch. Anything more than that, you round out the bottom of the bag. And for all of you naysayers out there about the bags and you prefer the IBC totes, I would love to see a pile of 50 of your IBC totes, because pretty much that's what I have inside of this one bag. There's about 50 empty log lift firewood bags in each of these. So I don't know, what's it look like on your property for having 200 empty totes around? We're occupying not a lot of space. So then the tipper trays are available, and even the mesh bags are available. We're doing 1,000 of the mesh bags marked firewood for 0.75 cubic feet. Do 1,000 of those with delivery and a credit card fee for $550. The tipper trays are $375 plus shipping. And again, you know, the third of a cord firewood bags are so nice because we can put just about anything in them and have it ready to go at easy access, like storing other bags, kindling. We have some over there that are just oak bags. The ones over there, the first row was pine, the next row was poplar for doing into kindling, and then we have the hardwood bags, you know, with oak and maple and other local area stuff in it. All right, so with that, now we'll close it out. So thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.